So tonight marks exactly 1 month since legendary Illinois House Speaker Mike Madigan was convicted on federal corruption charges, a case that truly shook state politics. But tonight, NBC5 investigates why there is a delay in Madigan's next legal proceeding. Our investigative reporter Chuck Goudie joining us now with what's happening now behind the scenes. Chuck?
Stefan, a sigh is just a sigh unless you are in line for the federal penitentiary, which Mike Madigan is. But tonight, for the 82-year-old disgraced political boss, as time goes by, he and his legal team are trying to stop the clock, for a while at least, saying that they are buried in papers, recordings, and witness accounts from the lengthy case that resulted in his conviction 1 month ago today. When ex-House Speaker Mike Madigan left court February 12th in infamy, the freshly convicted felon was staring down a quick court date to determine his financial penalty for bribery and kickbacks. The government will be asking for more than $3 million from Madigan. Proceedings were to resume this week, but Madigan's attorneys have been granted a delay, and the forfeiture hearing now isn't until June 9th, said to be due to the boxloads of evidence. In this newly filed federal court document, Madigan's attorneys note that this trial occurred over the course of 16 weeks. The evidence at trial included the testimony of 63 witnesses, over 200 recordings, and over 1,000 documents. The final transcript of proceedings is almost 11,000 pages.
The longer the process takes, the longer he is free.
Tonight, former Assistant U.S. Attorney in Chicago Ron Safer suggests something else may be at work. Safer tells NBC Chicago the longer Madigan stays out of prison, the greater the chance he may get off the hook altogether, privately appealing to the new administration in Washington, whose leader, President Trump, believes corruption investigations are witch hunts.
His attorneys will, and say this was an unjust prosecution, this was just like your prosecutions. Your Department of Justice should dismiss them, and he buys himself a little time to do that.
Would it surprise you if Michael Madigan actually was free and clear of this?
It would not surprise me if this administration decided that they're going to throw out the run-of-the-mill public corruption prosecutions. They have indicated that they really have grave doubts about those kind of prosecutions, that they said that they're politically motivated, and obviously they have a very personal interest in saying so. It would be as unbelievable as Rod Blagojevich getting pardoned.
Reached by NBC Chicago late this afternoon, Madigan's attorney Dan Collins declining to discuss the ongoing case, but said his team is busy preparing for upcoming hearings and sentencing down the road. So there is no official word on speculation that Michael Madigan may be angling to have his conviction dismantled and maneuvering D.C. back channels to try to achieve that. Stefan?
So they're still thinking about sentencing, at least, it sounds like.
They are. That's at least 90 days out from the forfeiture hearing, so that is down the road. This, though, would be an incredible development.
Turn everything on its head.
Sure would.
See what happens. Chuck Goudie, thank you so much. Good to see you. Appreciate it.